Hello dear friends, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. I am doing another developer diaries for my series for the Rended Wall tabletop role-playing game world setting. I have one of the maps pulled up here in the background for one of the capital cities of the world. And that is going to be one of the things I wanted to talk about today. First and foremost, though, I am updating everyone to let you know that we have done the first sweep of editing through the general document of the book itself, and we have gone through and updated quite a few sections. There is a large part of the book dealing with the ancient history of the world that I will need to go back through and do a lot of writing in and updating and fleshing out kind of the sections that I have basically just outlines for right now. I have the ancient history of the world all completely outlined, but I haven't really written it out in a way that's very readable for people. So I want to go through and do that. So that'll be my next step of the process, is kind of developing the bits and pieces of the ancient history of the world of Cilerea that readers will be they'll be digging into when they play the game. So so that'll be my next big step, is to kind of go back through and do some rewriting or just some writing in general for a lot of those sections. And then also, as I said, I have the map pulled up here for Bustarif. This is one of the capital cities of the major nations of the world of Cilerea. And these are maps that I have been using for my my playtesting, and they have served wonderfully for that purpose. As you can see, I have a lot of the major landmarks of the city all laid out and labeled. So it does allow players to dig in and really get a visual sense of where they are in the city and all of that. However, this Bustarif is meant to be a capital city of a huge nation, and so it's albeit a medieval kind of fantasy nation, it is still a nation nonetheless. So so what I want to do is basically remake these maps and make them much more accurate to scale. So the buildings that you see here would be much smaller. There would be much more many more neighborhoods and streets and things like that laid out for the city, so that it seems more like a city where tens of thousands of people would live as opposed to a few hundred. Where I think, like, if you were to take this map that you see here very literally, that it would not seem like a capital city per se. It might seem like a pretty busy, large town maybe, but not a capital city. So I want to rework these maps to reflect that and make it more accurate to the actual scale of these cities and towns that the players are going to be going to. So a lot of the maps that I have are fine and are going to be, I'll be able to just import them directly as image files, maybe have a cartographer kind of person come along and clean them up just a little bit, but for the most part I'm pretty happy with how they are, especially the larger regional maps. I think those are fine. I might label more things to give more detail to the world, but for the most part the scale of it is fine. It's these cities that I really feel like I want to work on next. So that will be my big project for the maps side of things, so that when other players pick it up just from scratch, they'll look at it and say, oh yeah, that is absolutely a huge bustling capital city of a world. So that's kind of my next big step. And then finally, I mean, if you're watching this and you are interested at all in being a playtester for this, for helping me kind of test the world, I've mentioned it in a few other videos, but again, please contact me. I would love to have you at my table. I really enjoy meeting new people and getting people to explore this world that I'm super excited about. And so yeah, if you are at all interested in being a player, it is not ready. The document itself is not ready for me to pass on to another GM to have them be able to run a game on their own just as is. So again, that document is going to need a lot more work and polishing before that's ready. However, as a player, you can jump in anytime. I have all the materials that you would need as a player to just jump in and start exploring this really cool world. So if you are at all interested, please contact me. I would love to see you join a gaming group. So please do that. And thank you so much for watching. That's really all I had for you today. Not a really long video, just a few minutes to give you a sense of where I'm at and what kind of my next steps of the project are. I am working on building more of a following to really give me a good jump start when I do my Kickstarter, when that goes live for this book project. So if you would please subscribe to the channel and stay posted on everything, I would really love the support. And so yeah, please stay tuned for further details in the exciting world of Cilerea. Thank you so much. Thank you. Give me the like, comment, subscribe, YouTube stuff down below, and we will see you next time.